So, let's get going. Patwang. No, not that one. That one. That's what I want to do. Patwang. There we go. Look how professional I am. So profesh. Right, and might also need to turn this up a bit because we fucked about with the sound after you left last time. Because Skype did that thing where it was like, I'm no longer in charge, I will stop repressing all of your sound.
Why is Skype so uppity?
Skype is very uppity, right?
Mm-hmm.
How is that for everybody? Oh. Our volumes are good.
Yay!
Do, do, do,
How's the pasta, Grimmer?
Yeah, how'd that cheesy pasta do?
Also, I didn't get round to dinner. Like, I was like, right, I've got 20 minutes to get some food.
Oh.
And then I didn't move.
Right.
And then the 20 minutes was gone and I hadn't eaten.
Oh dear.
I don't know how it happened, but it did. Oh, good as usual, but with asparagus this week.
Ooh. Someone will have weird smelling pea tomorrow.
Right, I'm glad it wasn't just the first place that my mind went.
I thought that's what everybody knew about.
Yeah, but like, you don't have to think about it.
But what if you did think about it?
I did.
And now what?
And now I feel weird that I know what Crimson's piss is going to smell like tomorrow.
I guess there is that.
See?
I do like asparagus though.
That's not what I thought that sentence was going to end as.
Weird smelling pea? Was it going to be weird smelling pea?
Yeah. The pattern recognition isn't great. Nug's phone's decided to be annoying and not work right.
No. Creamy's glad someone's thinking about their piss.
You're welcome.
Right.
I guess.
It's nice to know that you have friends that care about your piss. Can I open that? That's not. It's not even real.
Oh no.
Damn you, background. Right, let's pick up some kegs. Look,
wow, gunpowder.
Like, look at this whole area. There's so many things that could be something, and most of them aren't anything.
I don't like click games. They aggravate me. This is one of the whys.
There's some very fine wine in here. I'll grab it.
Do that, Guybrush.
Did you ever do the Charnel House trilogy, the one that Jim voiced?
No. Any good?
The story's good.
Mm-hmm. That sounded diplomatic.
It's not a genre I enjoy. I mean, someone who likes them would probably get through it and not be like, why are you holding the fun away from me?
I don't know. I think I have a love for the ones I grew up with, but I've tried playing like more new ones, and most of them I just find irritating because of the ridiculous moon logic. And I just sit there going Rabbi on B until the end.
Yeah, this one is it's pretty much like Baby's first step by step.
This is no prize.
It's just me that's useless.
You're not useless, you're lovely.
Mm-hmm. Also, it turns out that Jim Voice is a good psycho.
You utterly shock me.
I know, right?
And by
I would
that,
never
mean
have seen
not
that
at all.
coming.
Key with a finely engraved monkey on it. That doesn't seem to work.
Use key. There we go. So explain that, right? The logic of what I just did there. I went to the kitchen. I picked up one of many packets of cereal. I opened the cereal. I found the prize inside the cereal. I opened the prize packet, and inside was a key that opened the cabinet in the captain's quarters. Like, what?
I have questions.
Right.
Man, that's heavy.
Maybe the
Filled
like
out with golden jewels.
chest in the captain's
heavy to
quarters
carry
was a
anywhere else.
reward for 15 boxes of cereal.
If you collect 15 boxes of cereal, you get a chest in your captain's quarters.
Yeah, you send off for it and it comes after like 6 weeks. In like a really dented cardboard box.
I mean, that seems
Primy's
fair.
being dark and asking if the captain threw himself out of the boarded up window.
Maybe.
I don't have a recipe.
Oh.
Well, that's less reassuring than I hoped
I
it'd
know
be.
the recipe.
What's the recipe?
Captain's log.
Right. Pressed skull,
Tooth rot and I
squid
have been
ink,
searching for Monkey Island for over a month with no success.
gunpowder.
The directions we purchased on Melee proved to be a
There's something about
not a
paper.
map as we had believed.
I would have just shoved all the things in. Cereal. I think MSG is an ingredient. That's why you need to do that.
Captain's log, March 17th.
Come on, everybody.
I wish Tooth Rot would stop snoring.
Everyone wishes to Herman Toothrot would stop snoring.
Captain's log, March 23rd. Tooth Rot is really starting to get on my nerves. I figure it's only a matter of time before we come to blows.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I don't know why, but you said MSG and I suddenly decided that I really needed seaweed.
As a gesture to restore
Ooh.
our friendship,
Do you want me to bring that dulse over?
Captain's
mean,
log, April 3rd.
I
don't
kind
know
of
how
feel
we did
bad
it.
eating an
We
entire
arrived at
packet
Monkey
of
Island.
like expensive stuff, and that is precisely what would happen if you put it near me. So
You can show me how to
Probably
do
do.
things with it.
step 1, put in first. Step 2, there is no step 2.
I thought you were supposed to sort of lightly fry it and it would turn into basically bacon.
We are both excited at the prospect
It's the whole reason I
mean-
bought it.
civilized people to learn the secret of Monkey
That's the thing you can do. Or, you know, if you're more fun than that, you can wrap it around some tofu that you've marinated in, like I use lemon
Ooh.
and MSG because I'm an animal.
Mhm.
And then you wrap it around it, and then you dip it in some batter, and then you fry it like that.
Hmm.
Attention, pirates of Melee. Your governor is alive and well, and
Yeah,
by
that
my
is a good
side
question,
as she was
actually,
always
Krimi.
meant to be.
Why would you put gunpowder in soup?
If you try to find us, you will only
It's a
meet with
voodoo
horrifying
spell.
disaster.
It turns out it's secretly a voodoo
Yours
spell.
truly, Captain
Right, so
Lachlan.
it's not because someone's looking to blow their head off.
No.
Oh,
Hashtag sorry to disappoint.
I don't know, you're the one who eats spicy food, I don't know how gunpowder works.
It's called How to Get a Leg Up on Treasure.
Well, you take, historically, you take, I think it was bishop's piss,
It's called How to Get Ahead in Renegade.
and you leave it out for a few weeks to mature,
It's called How to Arm Yourself in CBAM.
and you get some... Fuck. Hello, Poshcat. What was it? I think it's sulfur
Yep.
and blah, 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 blah.
It's
Charcoal.
carbon.
Yeah, carbon. Carbon, saltpeter, and sulfur.
And then you grind it together
Carefully.
in some, yeah, using wooden bearings, not metal ones, for obvious life-saving reasons,
Hey, look, a piece of paper.
for ages until, I think it's the little
Cinnamon sticks, that was the last ingredient I needed.
bits of carbon get the other two kind of ground up into them.
Are we allowed to talk about this sort of thing on stream?
I mean, I feel like if you can Google it and get an answer. They teach it at
Directions
GCSE
to
chemistry.
Monkey Island. Preheat pot to 450 degrees. Add the following ingredients. 1
They
cinnamon
don't start
stick,
teaching you
4
TNT
leaves of
until
mint,
degree.
1 human skull, pressed. 1 squirt squid ink. 2
That's
pints monkey blood. 1 live chicken.
In case you're
3 ounces
wondering, it's
brimstone,
kind of a hassle,
1 or
but
more of the
not enough
following.
of a hassle that it doesn't
Pyroxene
concern you when you
hydrochloride,
realise how
zinc
easy it is
oxide,
for what it is.
yellow 8, mine
Yeah.
mononitrate, and BHA. Let bubble over a low flame until thickened. Serves crew of
Cyanide's
4.
disturbingly easy.
Yes, I remember we had this conversation. So anyway, that is how you get to Monkey Island.
Alright, chemistry corner's over, I guess.
You can go back. I just wanted to show you the thing.
I don't see anything special about it.
Poshcat's here.
I saw. I said hello.
Has a patot.
Yep, yep. Whoop whoop. How that potato sorting you out? That winky tato.
Oh,
That
I
should
got
be enough.
suckered by Pound World.
Yeah.
Just a drop.
Basically, they've got, you know those bags for life, but like the good ones, not the like plastic. Well, they are plastic, but like the good plastic ones, not the. It says life, it means a weak ones.
Good thing I've got a
Yeah.
bunch of these.
Yeah. I think they've been focus tested to
Pirate who
just
cares about first
like
impressions?
lure me in.
Yeah.
There was lots of rainbows and lots of unicorns and mermaids
About time I got rid of
and
Oh.
general heckin' gay stuff. The one I got, it has unicorns on it, and the background is Pan Pride stripes.
Nice.
So I got two.
Nice.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is I spent £2 on power impulse control.
Directions to
Welcome to
Monkey
my life.
Island.
In other
Preheat
news,
pot
you've
to
got a new bag now.
450 degrees.
I've got a
Add
new
the
bag.
following
Oh, cereal, that's what I
ingredients.
needed.
1 si-
I love this stuff.
Add to my collection of
I like the way it
hundreds
chews up
of
the
bags.
Yikes.
Well,
I've got
I
like
knew.
8 canvas ones
I think I'm
that I bought in bulk from Amazon
Overcome
yonks
by
ago.
the fumes and stench, Guybrush quickly loses consciousness. Moments later, the voodoo spell
Yeah, you see,
kicks
the way I
in,
explained this
turning
to
the ship
myself while
to
I
an
was like
unknown
spending
heading,
money
and off
recklessly
on its mysterious
was
voyage.
that like if you saw it and you
Days
liked it, then I'd be
pass.
like, oh no, I should have got you one. So I just got you one.
I do many appreciate.
I feel like you're laughing at my silliness also.
Not at all. Meow 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 meow. Nerds say that the poor impulse control with money is their superpower, and that is a mood.
Right? Ah, I've got an eyelash in my eye.
Oh no!
I started
out.
wearing mascara,
Ooh.
and
I'll take some more.
it's really doing like wonders for how little I rub my eyes.
Made it.
Interesting.
Holy monkey bladders! It's Monkey Island.
See, followed the recipe, got to Monkey Island. I mean, basically followed the recipe, right? Gunpowder. Cannon.
There's no place back here to put the gunpowder.
Fucking hell. You just use it with the cannon, you know what I meant. You ding dong. Right. Oh, I need some fire.
Oh, Crimson's working on filling up his bookshelf.
Ooh.
Well, do I have some good news for you? There's like 2 things going on it this year.
Yeah? Oh, of course.
Yeah, I'm really stoked for Laura's stuffs to come out.
Same.
Directions to
I just
I'm really
want-
gutted. I've managed to read like 10
It's called
pages
How to
of
Arm
the
Yourself and
like
See That.
copy she got sent,
Mhm.
and then stuff happened.
It's called How to Arm Yourself and See That.
Urgh.
So yeah, no, it's not just something I want. It's also an incomplete task.
Mhm.
Bren's not happy. Aww.
It's called How to Get a Leg Up in Treasure Hunting.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Well, Crimmy's doing an excite for things I learned from Mario's, but
It's gonna be good.
I'm not putting anything else in that
I
pot.
don't know if I'm excited for uncomfortable labels, just because I'm not sure if I'm like in possession of enough tissues. I feel like I might need tissues.
You might need tissues.
Oh dear. I'm too hormonal to read anything much sadder than That's Not My Unicorn.
Oh. Well, it's a very important book.
I went really manic at work today. That was fun.
Yeah.
Not for the guy who was supervising me.
Mhm.
I don't have access to a system. Like, I don't have edit. I only have read.
Right.
So I can read enough stuff to do a different job, but I can't check it off as done. So, like, every 5 minutes there was just this really giddy kipper. Can you come check this? Can you come check this? Can you sign it off? Can you tick it off? Look, I've done this, and I've done this, and I've done that. Look, it's done, and it was like, oh god, this one's mental.
Yay! Mental squad, high five. What is the sound of one person self-high-fiving?
I'm Herman Toothrot. Don't bother to say hello.
Laugh, I guess.
I've only been waiting 20 years to talk to somebody civilized. I don't mind.
Trying to confuse Becky by jiggling my jubblies at her.
You might want to think about
Chat
Sorry,
can't
I was
see
on the
that.
wrong screen. Well, now I'm just devastated.
You missed
Now I know
it.
how chat feels, and it's not good feel. There were boobs, and they were not for seeing.
Mm,
They are very nice boobs.
I'm glad you like them.
I'm on the right screen now, just so as you know. Just thought I'd mention.
Jiggly, 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 jig, jiggly, jig, jiggly, jig, jiggly, jiggly, jiggly tits, jiggly, jiggly, jiggly tits. Anyway, back to work. Speaking of jiggly tits, I'm thinking about. I'm getting more serious thoughts about doing the. Indeed, jiggle my juggly, St. Crimson. About getting back into selling nudes.
Do it.
You will?
Do it.
Okay. I'm told there are a couple of sites that will like let you get direct cash for your own nudes. I doubt I'll get huge amounts, but
It's a memo. It's printed on
I mean,
to Herman Toothrot
they are nice.
from Yammer
I'm glad you
Hall,
like them.
attorneys at law. Regarding suit against Cannibal Tribe over malicious toss.
but like, you know, I could do some nice domly shots.
I think we have a case here.
Mm,
We can
Something
probably
shot from very low.
distress and possibly
Mm.
damages as well.
Get my
Well,
big
if
boots
you-
on.
if you need someone to, like, you know, be a little bit stood on and hold a camera,
Yeah,
I can think of a volunteer.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Look at that fabulous ship out there.
yeah. I think
Did you come in that?
a couple of people might be interested.
Then you look. Actually, it looks a lot like the
And
ship I
yeah.
used to own.
With that sort of side project that I've been working on in the mornings recently, I think maybe there could be some interesting things we could do with that.
I'm down.
I got taken by a guy named Stan.
You can go
I'm
down.
afraid I must be going now. Pressing business, you know.
Are you pressing
You're allowed to
skulls?
sell pictures of that too.
I mean, that would be entirely up to you. If you want to make it a dual project, I can't get in here yet, can I? I need a monkey!
I mean, I feel like I don't need an excuse, but I need a few, so really.
Any excuse?
Hmm?
Any excuse?
To do stuff with you? Yeah. Nug says, wait, what?
Yeah, you heard.
I can almost hear the distant sound of, like, furious Googling. What? Nah. Did you say again? Nah.
Yes, again.
The trail ends here.
I'm really annoyed at myself now.
Mhm.
I saw it was on sale. It was like 12
Can't
quid,
pick that up.
down from way more than is reasonable to charge for clothing. And it was like a really hot dom dress, and I was like,
Ooh.
I know someone who'd look good in that. No, don't spend money on her, she gets crabby.
Hey, nice spyglass.
And
Looks
now it
just
turns
like
out that it would have been a total thing.
Where is my spyglass?
Could have told me.
Oh, perfect. I'm gone 5
Ah.
minutes and somebody comes in here
Sending
and
pictures of
tells
feet.
me
Yeah,
powder
I
all
mean,
over the floor.
I need to sort my toenails out a bit, but I could sell foot picks. I guess if I paint them, that would hide all sorts of... They grow weird. My little toenail grows down and then grows straight back up again. It's really weird.
Oh, mine grows instead of like from the bed forward.
Sorry.
Like it grows upward. It gets thicker, not longer. It's weird. I hate it.
Are you some kind of a castaway?
Mhm.
What do I look like? The caretaker?
I mean, it's your island, my dude.
Am I some kind of castaway? Ha!
I mean, you and the natives, I guess. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about the natives. Lemonhead, it's Lemonhead's island.
Yes, no, human bodies are in fact weird.
They are, right?
Should see mine lately. In fact, no one should.
I should.
Okay.
I thought this island
Just-
was uninhabited.
Well, you thought wrong.
But seriously, right, that woman in the kitchen earlier today, like,
Oh fuck, she can fucking right all the way off.
she wasn't being mean,
You think I stay here from my house?
like,
She was being rude.
Boy!
I mean, I feel like coming from someone as blunt as you, that's a pretty strong judgment to start throwing around.
Am I wrong?
I mean, it wasn't polite.
No. I don't care about the notes.
But yeah, like, I'd never met her before or anything. I'd just gone to make a cup of tea. And like, wow,
Sure is hot.
you're huge. Thank you so much. I
Well,
feel
check out this note
so
while I'm
much
at it.
better. 3 more
The
months.
ghost pirate LeChuck.
Flipping heck!
We
Oh,
must ask
God,
you once again if
you're still talking. I thought you'd have stopped talking, but
Decent people are
yet
trying to
here we are.
kindly keep the
Like,
noise level down.
She was properly like dumbfounded by it,
P.S.
and apparently she reacts to that by not shutting her mouth.
Apparently so. Rude. Let's look at the sun.
I don't want to blind myself.
But
Let's
yeah,
walk to the sun.
Oh, sure.
I've been wondering for a while if like this one is bigger or if it's just me making it bad in my head. So it's nice to have that confirmation.
I guess. I guess that's good.
Did I tell you about the candles?
How many were there?
3 on a fancy stem.
That doesn't seem to work. I'm no geologist, but judging by
Who are
these
we
concrete
talking about?
refractions,
What?
I'd say this is a piece of flint.
We got a flintstone. Someone at work today.
Yeah, I don't know who they are. Like, I've never met them before. It's just like a really chatty kitchen. You go in and you say hi to whoever's in there. No, there was no drama missed.
No drama. No drama.
Yeah, on the like little break table in the kitchen, and there's like probably close to 100 people who share that floor.
Mhm.
There is a table with 4 chairs around it, and it's never full. Like, that's how many people don't eat in the kitchen. But yeah, someone has left, like, is it an ornament? A candelabra? I don't know. It looks like flowers, and inside the flowers there's little tea lights. It's cute as
Right.
fuck. It's something you'd imagine seeing on, like, a fancy restaurant
It seems to be a
as, like, the
jump
main lighting source.
Right.
And today a note's turned up next to it, free to a good home. So now there is context. Before there was none. But the problem is if you go into the kitchen and there is someone sat at that table eating alone, which is pretty standard because not many people eat at that table, it just looks like they've been stood up and are currently on the saddest master date.
There's nothing wrong with masturbating.
There
used
is
to
when it looks
masturbate
sad and other
regularly.
people. Yeah, but there's something sad when there's other people who look at you, come and go, "Aw," and then they realise that there is in fact nothing to pity.
not necessarily. There might be a need to pity them. They might want your pity. And your love. And a packet of biscuits.
I bought you some biscuits yesterday. You'll never guess what they are.
Are they hobbity nobbers?
Oh, okay, I guess I'm predictable.
Right. So, there's a thing down there that I just walked past that I can use to fire stones out. Basically what I need to do is hit that tree to get some bananas off it.
I really want a banana now.
I've got... Oh, I left them at work.
I've got 3 downstairs.
I never get
It's just
Three
where I am
bananas.
effort-wise.
even if I have been looking
fair
at it
enough.
for 20 years.
Have you tried willing them, do you?
Even if it is the only view on the island.
Well, you've just put more work into that than I have. Apparently Creamy likes bananas.
Bananas are good. I make good banana pancakes, but Laura's allergic to them, so...
What?
Yes. it is a
Laura's
nice
one of the
view.
12 people allergic to bananas?
I don't know if she's allergic to bananas. Apparently she can eat bananas, but she's allergic to my banana pancakes. And the only difference between those and my perfectly normal pancakes that she can eat is bananas.
So is it cooked banana that does it?
Maybe?
Can she have banana fritters?
Who eats banana fritters? They're awful.
They really are. James likes them. I think there's something wrong with
How
him.
did you get stranded here?
Well, I sailed here with a friend of
Oh.
mine 20 years ago. We hope to discover...
Noog's having a bit of a
secret
coughing
Monkey
fit
Island.
that
But
it
my friend
it
went
might
before
just be
I
bracketing
had
around
the
chocolate
adventure.
digestives are the best
Which
biscuits
claimed
though.
his life. And I couldn't sail as
Chocolate hobnobs!
I made a bunch of chips
Even if you have to
cool the
chocolate them
ship and
yourself.
sail it back to Malay Island.
Cough.
They were supposed to get help and come
Okay, I'll
back
buy
for
some
me.
chocolate.
No,
Something must
no,
have
don't.
happened.
I'm bringing cookies.
Just go with the chimps.
Homemade cookies that I'll make after this
On a
stream.
boat full of monkeys.
Yeah, but you use like really bitter chocolate, so the cookies are a savouring thing, whereas hobnobs with like my chocolate on them are a scoff it until you feel ashamed of yourself kind of thing.
Do you want me to add more sugar to the chocolate before I put it on there? Melt it and then
No.
put it on in drips.
It's no, you don't.
I can make it sweet chocolate.
Yeah, but the bitter chocolate's nice and it's what you like. It's just not a thing you can scoff.
I
I mean,
can.
it might be a thing you can scoff, but I can't.
Yeah.
I'm weak. Okay.
I'm a compulsive eater.
I
bought Oreos. I bought Oreos for the coach.
Oh wow. Just tells you know if there are Oreos and James in the
Excuse me,
same
I've got
room,
some
there won't be
pressing
for long.
business to attend to.
I didn't know this. I will get some extra Oreos and bring them to him.
Yeah. If you ever see the birthday cake flavoured ones going cheap,
Mhm.
like that is how you make your bestest friend ever.
They're on sale right now.
What, the birthday cake ones?
The brownie, the double stuff, the regular, the birthday cake, and I think the golden ones. Okay, let's hope this is right.
I really want Oreos now.
I'll bring you some. Here we go. Twang! Ooh,
I've worked out the
that's
mistake
gonna
we seem to
leave a
make
mark.
with food. Oh no.
Yeah, I might have just sunk our ship.
I'll just put
Oops.
Whoopsie. I mean, we probably didn't need that to get home, right?
Nah.
I feel like that's the wrong way.
Yeah, that's also. Yeah, I've worked out the problem with weekend planning and food.
Mm.
I think we plan enough normal food for a weekend and also enough junk food for a weekend. So what we essentially have is double food.
Yes. I mean, I thought that when you were listing off all the food.
Well, guess what? We're also having chocolate croissants with breakfast now.
Holy crap. That's a heck ton of food.
I mean, breakfast's only hash browns and beans and sausages and, like,
Only.
I might make mushrooms because Kiddo really likes them. And then also chocolate croissants. Well, that's not a big breakfast.
That's breakfast and lunch.
That's not breakfast and lunch.
That's
There's more food
brunch.
available for lunch.
Oh heck.
And then there's dinner, and then there's snacks, and then there's cinema, so more snacks.
I'm on a diet. I'm trying not to die.
But the word die is literally in diet.
Yes. Thank you, Garfield.
Looks like it hit the big banana tree on the beach. The odds against that are incredible.
Oh
Aw.
wait, I have to do the thing.
Alright, do the thing. Well, I feel sorry for Crimmy. He can't eat apples because they make his throat all scratchy.
I don't like apples.
Oh, apples are good. You can eat them in the shower if you're kind of late and you don't want to smell.
Rubber tree.
Because
Have you
unlike
ever-
Sierra games, LucasArts games never made you die lots.
Have you ever considered the classless creature that you date?
Have you ever considered the classist creature that you date?
I love her very much.
I love you very much, but classless.
Well, Poshcat thinks it's crazy that birthday cakes are flavour now. I'm kind of sad to, like, imagine what he's had. Like, what did birthdays taste of to you?
Oh heck, what just happened? What? I'm seeing text.
Aww.
I just don't understand it.
You see text you don't understand?
Yeah. Can you explain
Right,
what just
Poshcat-
happened in chat?
Poshcat gifted a sub,
Oh,
so now Crimmy is a sub too.
thank you for creating new subs. I do appreciate.
I can paddle it with these oars.
Nurg really likes the Cadbury Oreo creations. You'll have to
Ooh.
explain that for the vegans in the room.
They're basically mashed up Oreo biscuit in like Cadbury's Dairy Milk.
Oh. And Beast the Yeti has been trying the heresy of breakfast in a can.
Oh,
Nah.
I've had those.
I used to love those.
I never liked
I
the
would-
sausages in them. They always tasted really weird.
Really? I like those sausages.
Not a fan. Yay! We're getting all the winky potatoes.
They're just... They're so formless and weird tasting.
The sausages
But-
or the winky potatoes?
I meant the sausages, the winky potatoes, I imagine are potato-tasting.
The tasting?
Potato-tasting?
And cuddly.
Is that a banana in your pocket, or are you just glad to see us? You've got a lot of nerves.
I'm working on, I realised that I can do badges as well. I don't really know how they work, but I'm gonna make some channel badges.
We've been trying to stay away from red meat.
And I guess I should work on some like higher tier subscriptions in case anyone ever wants to do that.
Especially with tourists who try to steal our stuff for souvenirs.
Yeah, I think Ashens probably has tried breakfast in a can. It's like beans. Is it like beans, burger, egg
Beans,
balls?
burger, sausage, egg balls. Some of them have what passes for a hash brown.
Oh, some of them have like a black pudding chunk in it as well.
Yeah, some have mushrooms.
Yeah.
I feel like what we basically did is just admitted we've eaten too many of those that we can itemise them.
Say, we might
I think I've had maybe 2 in my entire life.
Really?
talk about it with the village nutritionist.
Okay, just me then.
Come, let me show
Oh, and the weird circular things.
Yeah, aren't they the hash brown? The
you should do it.
black pudding bits.
No, these ones are different.
Haggis?
It might have just been like lawn sausage, I don't know. Oh, no, I think the Ashens thing. I think you tried chicken in a can.
Like those chlorine washed ones they keep talking about.
And no, I'm not getting squeamish.
Oh, and
I think
tinned
it's
pies.
The guy.
Or like
I
the
miss tinned
Frey
pie.
Mentos ones.
Yes.
Think of your arteries.
find out why.
Ah,
All day
we have
tasty
things.
filler, baked beans, sausages, mushrooms, pork and egg nuggets.
comma,
And bacon.
bacon. Okay. Thank you for the
Pork and
insight,
egg
yeah.
nuggets. Well, I think we can all agree that's certainly some food.
Oh, the weird disc of reformed something is bacon.
Oh,
Right.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, sometimes I've had them with like bacon shreds or chunks. I never realised that the circle was just a variant of bacon. I've eaten way too many of these that I've seen several kinds of bacon.
Several kinds of. So much for being a vegan, eh?
I haven't always been this way.
I used to be a carny, but I got better.
I used to be a horrible person, but I got better.
Squad?
Aww.
Oh, look, the point is we improved.
Just when I feel like I've got rid of my intellectual arrogance, I get put on a training course that annoys me.
I spend most of my time feeling like a complete idiot, and occasionally I encounter other people who are less competent than me,
That doesn't seem to work.
who I consider completely incompetent.
I try not think about it too much, but like when I'm presented with a thing as opposed to a person, like, oh boy, I can be mean about a thing.
What kind of thing?
Like I've been doing a lot of online training for some of the company systems. Now, the systems have been designed so that people with very entry-level computer skills can use them.
Ah,
Yeah, so having that explained to you patiently and slowly with, and now do this, steps.
yeah.
I didn't flip my desk, I came close.
I had to go on a 13-week job-seeking course because I was on unemployment benefit for
Oh,
2.5 years. Because I was unemployed for 2.5 years after the company Posh Cat and I worked for went bankrupt. And basically, I've completely forgotten what I was talking about. Because
We're talking about 13-week job centre courses
hang on, almost.
having your intelligence insulted.
Oh yeah, I did the European Computer Driving Licence. I don't know if you've ever heard of those.
It makes me angry just hearing the words.
How does it work? Right, I need a tiny fetish. Oh look, it's a tentacle! In the original version of this, in fact, hang on, is it F10? It's Max from Sam and Max. But now it's Purple Tentacle. Because I guess they don't have the rights from whoever it is that writes. Is that Steve Purcell? I can't remember. I think that's where some Crimson was going. Yeah, so it's supposed to be something like a couple of month course, or it is a tiny fetish. I did it in something like 9 or 10 days. And that includes the day that I went to the place to go and have my exams unlocked and there was no one there to do it. Oh, and the day their entire system crashed and I couldn't do anymore. But that whole project was so frustrating because I know all the hotkeys for things like Word and Excel and stuff. And they were going, no, you have to do it this way. You have to go into the file menu and click save.
The store appears to be
Yeah.
locked.
It's very frustrating. Like, if you wanted to, there's a bit where it's talking about zooming in,
Maybe we should just
and you have to go to the view menu and click zoom and set the thing. I was like, there is a slider at the bottom of the page. Was I trying to set a new record? No, but I think I might have done. The thing is, like, most of my IT stuff is self-taught, stuff I've picked up over the years, because my mum briefly ran a secretarial business from work. I mean, she was basically just fucking her clients, but under the pretense of it being a secretarial firm. So we had a PC in the house, a really basic, like, 286 SX. No, we had a 386 SX later. We had an Olivetti 286 first, which ran like really crap DOS-based word processors.
No, go ahead and eat me. See if I care.
Oh no, wait.
Hey,
I did the wrong thing.
say,
Chrono's here.
Hi, Chrono. Howdo.
should do it.
I
Oh, wow.
buggered it up again. Right, hang on. I'm gonna have to go back into the village. I was supposed to give him the fetish. You need a fetish? I have one. Right here. Look at my tiny fetish.
Oh, I really want Instamash.
Instant mash.
That would make it like the 5th meal in a row that has been Instamash or Instamash adjacent.
Look, sometimes.
Don't eat me. I'll give you anything.
Sometimes you need Instamash. I've not had Instamash in years.
Well, I've got some good news for you if you want some when you visit.
Ooh.
I've got huggins of it.
Huggins. How much is a huggin?
Enough that, like, they look at you a little bit judgmentally when you put it on the belt at the shop.
Is impressive. Lemon head. Take a
Ah,
look at this.
see, I have major social anxiety, so I revel the use of self-service checkouts.
Yeah,
I never
me
have
too,
to talk
but,
to anyone.
Yes,
Yeah, but try using those when you've got an Aggie toddler.
very grateful to you.
Fair.
Fine gift. If there's anything
Get off the thing! You're an unexpected item in the bagging area.
No, you can't scan it! Because we already scanned it, and now it wants you to put it on the thing. Just
You have to put
on
it.
the
You
thing.
can't hold it. You can't hold it. You have to.
Relinquish your grip. And you'll, like, see the assistant that they've got just stood there, just getting steadily more tense because the queue's getting longer, and they're like, oh, these people are going to be grumpy, and then they're going to have a go at me when things don't work.
We want the monkey head key back first.
It says, if found, please return to Herman Toothbrush.
That'll be the day.
Also, I really like the scan as you shop ones.
Don't you think they're being unreasonable?
Like, you don't even have to stop to pack. Like, you just do it as you go.
See this again.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Here, you can take this key to the monkey head back to the neighbor.
They have them in like some other
Okay.
huger supermarkets near us. But we
They've
don't
got one,
drive,
the big
so
one near me.
we don't drive, and I live quite near a large supermarket, so I tend to just throughout the week go in and get a little bit here and there. Never really buying like huge shopping.
I do drive, and it's like 15 minutes to the shop driving.
Ooh.
I mean, it depends who's driving. If James is driving, it's 15 minutes.
Right, if you're driving?
5 to 10?
Please drive safe, my dear.
I do. James drives like his dad was a driving instructor.
Was his dad a driving instructor?
And his brother.
Well, there you go
He
then.
taught me. His dad drives way worse than he does.
Define worse.
Well, it does things like drives at least at the speed limit. A great source of fury for me is sitting in the passenger seat while James drives at 25 in a 30 zone, and then 30 in a 40 zone. And it's just like,
It's a limit, not a target.
that's what he says. Oh good, all my partners are fucking lecturing about that.
I'm
It's
not lecturing.
Not a limit. It's a suggestion for what to do in, like, reasonably busy hours. If it is 3 in the morning, 30 doesn't make sense.
I had a feeling that in hell there would be mushrooms.
You're the only thing on the road. There's room. And if you're inside of the M25 because your sat-nav betrayed you, then it's fine, you don't even need a second gear. 30 signs at that point are frankly just mocking.
I'm sorry that happens. Ooh, we have Eurobeat.
Ooh, and excited queer sounds. Ooh, that's pretty much going to be the soundtrack to my weekend, isn't it? A moment just excited queer sounds, but okay.
Right, I need a head. I need to get ahead.
I will see what I can do on Friday.
I mean, probably not, because I'll be arriving around midnight, so...
Alright, well, Saturday I will definitely help you get ahead.
Pipe. I'm gonna get ahead. I'm gonna get ahead.
I feel like this isn't news or a surprise to you.
Yeah. Who keeps letting the pigeon in? I let the pigeon in. How should it not kick me off? I set the mature setting on. Hopefully they never kick me off. I mean, if you want me gone, you have to sing the song. Well, here we are again.
Well, actually, there is something.
What bothers me is that the Skype call was clipping just at the right time.
And you were concerned about what I was sounding like.
I'm looking for somebody.
Oh, do you remember that time that Nick turned into a Cyberman?
Monkey Island.
Yes, I saved it.
The only people living on Monkey Island. Well,
I'm really happy about that. It amused me greatly.
Yeah, we got him to say exterminate and delete, and then something about, why was I designed to feel pain?
Oh, I forgot to get him to do Cyberbird.
I'm looking for
What's Cyberbird?
30,001 woman.
Oh, you need to just look for it on YouTube.
Okay.
It's like full-blown Cyberman. I don't know if they're like on a break or something during the filming, but they're just running gleefully across a park, flapping their arms like a toddler. I'm free as a bird, a Cyberbird.
That's adorable. Which version Cyberman?
Um,
Scaring away all the cruise ship business.
it's only a couple of years old, so
So, like, Tenant era?
yeah.
Okay. See, I kind of like the Sylvester McCoy, Peter Davidson era Cybermen.
Oh,
Where are the chucking
I wonder if Media Museum still got a Dalek. Creeps me out.
I remember being very young and my nan took me to some exhibition thing and they had like a bunch of regular Daleks of various types, a Cyberman, a special weapons Dalek, and you could go and stand in an area and like play around with the TARDIS console. And apparently I absolutely crapped myself when I saw the special weapons Dalek. It's weird because now I'm just like, they're really short.
I mean, that's probably a feeling you have about a lot of things. It's less of an issue when you're clinging to the fact that you used to be 5'4" before you shrank.
I used to be 6'5" before I shrank.
Alright, so you've lost a couple inches.
3.
Alright. I can only really afford to lose one.
No, we lost
I mean, technically, I had 6 inches inverted. Hey! Trans jokes.
See,
I
that's
lost
9
6 inches and more. Repurposed it.
Oh, you look so pleased with your little self.
I bloody love making trans jokes.
I feel like that's the kind of thing that could make a room really quiet.
Oh yeah.
Have I allowed to?
Where was it? Oh, we went to a wedding, like end of summer last year. We'd gone down to the beach for for a couple of drinks, and a few people needed to smoke because we couldn't smoke in the hotel. And someone was just being really silly, and they came back up off the beach. We were walking up the stairs, and they just went, "Guy, I could really go for a cheesy cock." And I went, "I'm sorry, about a year too late."
but it's just not that easy.
And there was a moment of, "Can we laugh at that?" She made the joke, so I guess we can laugh at that.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm feeling kind of sorry for Nick. What a weird time for my phone to have finished rebooting. In case you're wondering why I suddenly laughed at the fact you were at a wedding, I was also reading chat.
I see he is baffled by our native dialect.
Oh,
Good.
We could at least tell him what the heck
oh,
does.
everyone's always said that Grimmy's tall.
Well,
But how many tall?
How many tall?
It's a head.
I only have 5'3" of the talls, which is to say, not a talls.
Hey, you're good boob height.
I am excellent boob height.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, on you.
Especially sandwiched between me and Laura.
Oh, it's a really good place to cuddle.
Group hug. Squish.
Group hug. Oh, yeah. I don't know what you
Aw,
two get out of it.
titties.
So, anyway,
It's not tits, though.
what was that you were saying about chocolate?
And like, whenever we're on an escalator, like, if I end up beneath you, then
Yeah.
I'm a whole other good height.
You are. Your tummy height. Right.
It's called
I mean, if I slouch, I can be fanny height, and that's even better.
Well, look at this. It looks like instructions on how to get a
Tall enough to hit the bathroom door frame tool. Wow, that's what?
and use the
6'6"?
Yes, I suppose we
Heck,
could give you
that's
this.
like my cousin tall.
thanks.
Oh, good.
Good for a
6'6",
dried
6'7",
up
maybe.
head, doesn't it?
I just had an image of the future.
Mm.
You know, like my giant 3-year-old that everyone thinks is like the top end of 4, maybe 5.
Mm.
Well, he's going to be a tall one.
I think he likes
My
I-
cousins are huge.
just
So I feel like
bumped
if I
into
ever take
someone-
you to a family event, it's just going to be like, has anyone seen Becca?
get the root from the
Oh,
chocolate.
there you are, down there.
We'll mix up a
I
batch of
bumped into
special
someone the other day who had a baby 6 months ago,
Hmm?
and they look like almost as big as Damien.
Good luck.
Heck.
Yeah. Like, no speech yet, not walking. None of that stuff, still being pushed around. It is huge.
I feel very sorry for, like, the amount of inconvenience that is.
I mean, she's not a big girl. She is of tiny, tiny frame. Like, how... I mean, I realise it's grown in 6 months, but... That...
Agonisingly and with great difficulty is the answer, but to be
Yeah.
fair, that's the blanket answer.
Yes.
Oh, I really hope for your sake that, like, it's pretty quick this time, because otherwise you're going to have to put up with me being really miserable.
I assumed you would be.
Oh yeah, no, but if you're there, I'm definitely going to verbalise it.
I know. That is absolutely your right.
Yeah, my theory is if I just start being like an absolute bitch, like within the first 10 minutes,
Right.
that gives me the most amount of time for escalation.
Ah. So I imagine it'll be thermonuclear by the time I've got off a coach and managed to get to you.
Yeah, like I probably won't be mean with you. Like, and I feel like that'll be even funnier because then everyone will be like, "Why the hell does she get an everything-proof shield?"
Dom
Go
powers.
to the right.
Then I will go to the right.
Gross.
Apparently the bathroom door frame's kind of low.
Oh, that's setting
Maybe
the
not
bar pretty low.
6'6". My back hurts.
You are?
My back hurts.
I'll give it rubs.
Yay! Yeah, I stood up earlier and it clonked.
Ooh.
Like, I didn't think it. Like, I thought it was something that I heard because it was in me. But no, the person sat to the left and to the right of me both, like, stopped and looked at me like, oh heck. It must have been pretty good noise.
I remember my ears popped so loud once it scared the crap out of a bunch of people. They were like, what the fuck was that? I was like, oh, my ears popped. And no! No!
Oh, do you want me to see if I can find my swimming earplugs for you?
No, they'll be okay.
Will they be okay or will they hurt?
As long as I don't go diving super deep, they'll be fine.
I used to have so many ear infections as a kid.
Same. I had constant ear infections. I had 3 sets of grommets.
I think I'll be
Oh, I never got grommet bad.
Yikes.
But I did
Yeah.
get told that I really needed to stop diving at the swimming pool.
I've had the
did
same ear infection since I was 16. And
feel
no
like-
amount of antibiotics has ever managed to get rid of it. And they've really tried. There was a period when I spent about 6.5 months on antibiotics before I just went, I'm just going to keep it.
I feel like you could probably sell that as a weapon at this point.
Okay, we're here.
Just not like that.
Now what do you want from me?
May I
He's going to have the
please
necklace.
that necklace?
Please.
No. But thanks for asking so politely.
Come on,
Oh,
please.
come on, please.
You can beg all you want, but you can't have it.
Why would you want it?
Because it's got
Pretty please.
special anti-ghost powers. It makes me invisible
You
to
can beg
ghosts.
all you want, but you can't have it.
Pretty pleased with the cherry on top.
Pretty please.
You can beg all you want, but you can't have it.
Pretty please with sugar on top.
Oh, all right, you big baby.
Yay!
Hey, what good's a necklace if you don't have shoulders?
Oh,
Mhm.
do you have any, like, water okay glitter?
Water okay glitter.
You know, like, you're not supposed to put normal glitter down the plug because that's, like, the worst thing you can do.
I did not know that, but I don't have any normal glitter. I only have bio glitter.
Oh, okay. Do you have any that are, like, snow globe in water as opposed to sink because it's a bit chunky?
I have no idea. I've never really thought about it like that.
Okay.
This
Um,
feels weird.
Yeah, Tierney insisted on a trip to Lush.
Right?
She was having a great time. Damien was in love with this one thing he'd found that was caked in gold glitter.
Uh-huh.
It was like really fine glitter. So eventually, like, one of the staff there was like, do you want to wash your hands? And he was like, splash! Okay, great. What you've done is you've offered a toddler a giant bowl of water next to a huge stack of really expensive bath bombs. Great. I'm tired. I am so tired. But anyway, no, he started washing his hands, and because the glitter sort of started swirling and playing in the water, he wouldn't stop washing his hands.
Right.
So I was
So what
thinking,
you're
of
hoping
just
for is some glitter that you can swish around.
yeah, I basically want to snow globe his bath.
Okay, well, I'm currently in possession of about 30 grams of gold bio glitter. So I could bring some of that.
Yeah, it's just I remember the glitter that you kept putting on my head when you thought I wouldn't notice was kind of chunky, and that'd just sink an itch.
I've got that, or I've got some superfine stuff. I've also got silver. Yes, Poshcat, I believe that was the golden egg. That does indeed look like a golden potato.
It do. And it smells okay, which, coming from someone who's pregnant enough that everything in Lush smells kind of offensive.
You can't get it away from him. I
Ooh,
can't find a ticklish spot
apparently
on
the
his body.
dark arts bath bombs like bathing in a galaxy. Feel like your wish Tina was here instead. She could probably go through the entire products list with just gay abandon. She's so gleeful.
How gay would the abandon be?
I mean she's bi, so 50 gay
50 gay.
Nope. out of 100 gay, I guess.
Out of 100 gay. That's a
Yeah.
good number of gay.
I'd say it's a very, very average number of gay.
I don't know. I think that's a good number of gay.
It's a good number. I wonder if she actually started the swear jar. She was going on about starting a saying I'm gay when I'm actually bi swear jar.
I think we all need one of those.
Oh, secret arts, not dark arts.
How secret?
See? Don't know. But you see, if Tina was here, she'd have known that.
Mm. I'm missing something. What am I missing?
Oh, and another way that
Grease.
Poundland nearly mugged me today is they have duck-shaped bath bombs.
Mm.
Yeah, the only way I didn't buy those is because James was, like, literally pushing me along. Nope, 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 no, but it's a duck! Nope, 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 it's pink! Stop it. I know you're right, but that doesn't mean that I accept what you're saying.
What if?
You can't stop me going tomorrow.
Hmm.
Oh no, I've got to go to IKEA tomorrow. Ah.
Holy crap! I've genuinely forgotten where to go. I know what I need. I just can't remember where to get it. Somewhere there is a pot of grease that I can use.
Oh, Poshcat is bragging for 100 gear points. And Crimmy
Gross, look at the meat.
showers and does not bath. Well, turns out shower bombs, not a thing.
No.
It's a bottle
Pretty
of
rude.
goose grub.
I'm sorry, Corona, I do not know where your buy squad be at. I know where the pan but too lazy to explain it to people sometimes squad is.
It's locked.
Okay. There we go.
Fixed it!
I did fix it. I
Yikes.
didn't see the hatch.
Hate rats.
It's been apparently it's been long enough that I've forgotten at least one of the puzzles in this game.
Do you do that as well, or am I just particularly lazy?
All over
What's
my
that?
hands.
When you're talking to someone that you have no idea that, like, you know they're going to have no idea what pan is, you just go by.
No. I tend to just say I'm queer a lot. But usually I just rattle off the whole list. Transpan, poly, kinky.
Oh, good, more inventory.
Ghost Guard. Oh, I know what I need. Now, I don't think this makes the noise anymore.
Oh.
It used to play, sort of, used to do the ka-ding, 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 do, as you open the thing. But let's see what the ghost tools do now.
This should do it.
That's not the same sound it used to play.
I can't pick that up.
I'll take your word for it. I can't hear a thing.
Be on my way.
Oh, you can't hear a thing. What?
Hmm?
Hang on. I didn't do a thing, did I? Ooh.
You did not do anything, no.
I am a fool.
It's the second time in a row.
What's the second
You didn't
time
do it
around?
last week either.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because I like looking at you more.
I suppose I originally started doing it so that you could play games with me, because you were playing at the same time. If you want, I can turn it back off again.
I don't know, is there going to be any more cool noises?
No. The noise wasn't
Oh.
even that cool because it's not the original version. There you go. Is that better? I'll
Yeah,
be back.
that's a lot better.
Yeah.
Oh, now it's a lot better.
Is that Manny? I feel like that's Manny. From Grim Fandango. Oh.
Mm.
Yeah.
A long walk,
Oh,
a brief row, and
high
a
five,
short
Bruno.
hike later.
I did it. I got the root.
I got the root. I got rooted. I gave head, then I got rooted.
Look, he's not kidding. Here it is.
He's
Do,
not
do,
such
do,
a
do,
wimp
do, do.
after all.
Why?
Come on, let's go make the brew of
Because
the
it's stuck in my head and I can't help it.
Here, we'll be right back.
Well, you know what would really help me?
It just comes out of me.
I know! I've heard that excuse so many times in my life.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, sorry. Did I make it grim?
I got the root.
Potentially. Now I'm just remembering all those spot squishing videos my
Oh,
nurse
thank
friends
you.
love sharing.
One squirt of that stuff and ectoplasm really hits the fan.
To quote Blackadder, nurses really are clinically disgusting.
With a little vanilla ice.
Wonderful, very much appreciated, but like the number of times I've heard a couple of my nurse friends having very in-depth conversations about poo smearing and how fascinating that is.
Furious paddling.
I
I mean, from a scientific and psychological point of view, I suppose it is important to learn about.
I don't have questions.
Have a taste
I have the opposite of questions. There is information I would like out of my brain, please.
Yay, buy Ace. Buy Ace good. Buy Ace and cake. Oh, it's Ace Visibility Day, I believe. Happy Ace Visibility Day. Thank you for being visible.
Good job.
And we're only a day late, because yesterday was Motorhead Day.
I think I'll zap you anyway.
Oh. That took me way longer to piece together than I'd like to admit.
Ding-a-ding-a-ding-da-da-da-ding-a-ding-da-da, the 8th of May.
I think I'll
The
zap you
8th of
anyway.
May.
Do you want to know where LeChuck and the other ghosts are?
No. Also, is that one of the Animaniacs?
Tell me where the ghost ship is.
If
I
you tell
don't
me,
know.
promise not to hurt me.
I won't not promise to avoid refraining from harming you.
Exactly.
What happened to the ship?
If I tell you, will you promise
Oh,
not to
thank you.
What?
Thank you, Twitch.
What Twitch do?
it gave me a little pop-up. Video buffering. Use the low latency mode under the advanced settings. I was like, I thought I already did that. Alright, I'll go do it again. No, it's dead. It just likes making me doubt myself.
Rude.
Have a taste of root beer, you
Right.
spirit.
Mhm.
Oh,
Find out about the ship.
I don't care about the ship. Oh, fine. Tell me what the ship is.
If I tell you, will you promise not to hurt me?
Okay.
what you drinking?
What am I drinking?
Hey, I promise.
I've been trying to work out if it's Coke or red wine.
All left for the wedding.
I don't drink red wine. It gives me really, really bad stomach acid.
I mean, and it's
Where's
gross,
the
there's
wedding?
that.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
look at church on Melee Island.
It makes me feel so uncomfortable almost immediately on putting it in my
Chuck
mouth
is
that
marrying the governor.
I wouldn't,
Marrying the...
I couldn't tell you if it's enjoyable or not, really.
Um,
I'm definitely a dry white wine girl.
You still got some wine here.
I give up.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
tired of chasing them everywhere.
I mean,
And it's a dry white wine?
Now? What kind of a
It's
hero are you anyway?
Stargazer. I heard you, like,
His name is
say you were
Robert
drinking
Paulson.
it. You what?
Bye.
I'm sorry, I made a Fight Club reference because apparently Poshcat reckons that that is the voice of Rob Paulson.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Ooh, yeah, fish, good fruity cider. I love a good fruity cider.
Oh, it's a good fruity cider. Have you ever tried the Brothers Toffee Apple?
I have. It was too sweet for me.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like I might have
there's
put your sweet tooth in addition to my own.
There's a Brothers Strawberry and Cream, which is vegan.
Oh.
That was I saw that in What Fat Vegans Eat the other day.
I
Mm-hmm.
want it.
How'd you get in here without a head?
I think you can.
I can't.
Oh no, you can't.
We'll need to scare up a ship first.
I mean, you could.
I think that's what makes it worse. There's nothing physically stopping me.
Sort of sank it with a rock or whatever.
Oh, Crimmy doesn't drink.
We can take mine.
I try not to drink, but then summer happens,
Will you take me to Melee Island?
and I'm like, fruit cider, fruit cider, fruit cider, fruit cider, and then I just don't drink all winter.
Okay.
I drink when it's sunny. Also Pims. And fake Pims.
Oh, Southern Comfort and lemonade.
Ugh, whiskies, no.
Oh, come on, Southern Comfort's not a whiskey.
No whiskies.
Well, that certainly was easier than
No whiskies of
Oh,
any
I
sort.
need to make you a sex on the beach.
I wonder where Two Thrott's gone to now.
It's very fruit. You know what? I'm gonna make it for Laura because it's delightfully like pink and sugary, and she'll enjoy it. You can just sit and be bitter, I guess.
I mean, that's pretty much my
I'm selling
like
this
standard
alcohol.
state.
Yeah. The one I like it's peach schnapps and melon liqueur
See,
instead of just vodka.
I threw up Archers in my drinking days far too many times.
I'm a bit like that with JD honey, and
JD honey.
it's awful.
It sounds
and-
it. I wonder what time it is.
Sambuca, it's 9:20, and apple sours.
Applesauce.
Yeah, it turns out there's a lot of things I've drunk far too much of and spent hours throwing up. Good going,
Congratulations,
Chrono.
Chrono.
Like sober since April.
I didn't drink for like 6 years because I used to be like a pretty serious alcoholic. And then
I've
I
never
didn't
met a
drink.
serious alcoholic. They always seem pretty pissed.
Hey.
Hey.
Well, that was the problem. When I was drinking that heavily, I never seemed at all drunk most of the time because I wasn't getting drunk. I was just drinking constantly, even when I was doing like 5 bottles of Malibu a day.
Yeah, another one.
Take this, you vaporous voodoo vermin.
But, yeah.
What? Are you trying to bribe me?
It's when you wake up in a park being licked by deer that, you know, it's gone pretty bad. But then, like, I met a group of people and got invited to parties where drinking happened. And I was like, you know what, I will try a drink. And since then I've been drinking at parties and during the summer. But not super heavily.
How? Who? But what? I.
If you're
Who's in the dress?
Who's that in the dress?
Really excited. Just remembered we're going swimming.
We are going swimming. Gulp.
You don't look as excited as me.
No, I look terrified there. That's just how I deal with public swimming baths. At a weekend.
I mean, it's up near me. It's not exactly going to be full, is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, there's not enough people per square mile to fill a swimming pool.
I can't believe your audacity.
And if anyone cops an attitude,
It's
then they
free.
can just go to the bottom of the pool until they sort it out.
Take this, you vaporous voodoo vermin. You'll never menace decent, tangible pirates again, you billowing bag of
Tangible pirates.
something that begins with B.
Bile?
Now, hold on a minute there, friend. I was only kidding, you know. We can settle this like gentlemen.
Oh no, it's jammed.
Oh no.
Pocket lint. Say now.
You're an all-star?
Be hasty.
Chrono, I have very similar stories. I was constantly reminded that I could end up like my dad, who used to drink half a bottle of whiskey every single night and 4 cans of high-strength lager, and then sit in the cupboard punching cupboards, sit in the kitchen punching cupboards, which for years I would say that, I mean, like, at least you never hit anyone, right? That was,
See you, son.
he was only hitting the furniture, and my therapist was like, no, that's
That's bad.
abuse.
Howdy, partner. You know, just by looking at you, I can tell you're a man of
Well,
Sends hugs back.
Yugi's sending
or
hugs.
I will send hugs back.
a man who knows a good bargain when he...
I got my tits out. I can see that. Hello. Only Becky can see them though. Well, and me. And you can see them now.
I can't see the Laura though.
How are those rat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tats doing? I'm just mashing the A button, not getting a shiny one yet.
Rat-a-tat-tat.
Rat-a-tat-a-tats.
Or getting a shiny rat-a-tat-tat. I thought I had already a shiny rat-tat-tat.
Alolan rat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tats.
Oh.
Alolan rat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tats. Hopefully.
Grimmy, she did announce that she had her tits out.
I did.
She even did a little dance.
Jiggly, 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 jiggly.
Those are some
doing
nice
well
These are
titties.
some nice fucking
Those
titties.
are some nice titties.
I feel like Laura should come over where she can hear, because everyone's just really excited to hear her.
If she gets her headphones, I'm happy to plug her in.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Give me a sec.
Yes, you.
Okay. Are you going for much longer?
No, we've literally just reached the end of the game.
Give me like 5 minutes. I'll duck in for the last few
If you
minutes.
go and get the headset and the extension lead, I will plug you in.
That's okay.
Yeah, I mean, come on, I spent like a whole 89 pence on getting you a headphone splitter. Oh, there it is. I went for indestructible.
I'm gonna wait for Laura to get back.
What happened?
Someone just commented that those are some proper knockers like what they had in Henry VIII's time.
do it in the
Those
voice,
are
do it in
some
the
proper
voice, do it in
knockers.
the
What
voice.
like they add in King Henry VIII times?
Do you want to get me the extension as well? I think that's it. No, the other one. That's it.
Oh, I forgot about them King Henry VIII knockers.
I'm plugging Laura in, don't you worry, chat.
So that I can turn up for like 2 minutes and say hello.
Or we can talk through the credits. Sure.
There's more stands.
I'm done being busy for the evening.
Stands okay.
Wait, no, that was the wrong thing.
Ah!
I created infinite power instead of... There we go. There we go, you're in.
Oh, hello. I've hacked into the Matrix.
You have. I can't do much about the microphone.
That's
There you
okay,
go.
I'll just project.
Project, eh?
Yeah. Also, I've also got my
Double
tits out
titties.
now, so, you know.
Heck, there's a lot of pansexual titties out in this room.
Go get them big titty energy.
Mm-hmm. Good breast powers.
I feel like I'm letting the side down, but also like that would mean I have to move.
That is a
It's
totally
okay.
fair reason
There is
to not
there'll
get
be no
titties out.
pressure to have your tits out on this stream.
Exactly. This is a tit
Tits
in
out
or
part
out
is fine.
stream.
It's just the getting to that point.
Yeah. But yeah, nah. Hello.
Oh well.
So yeah, I'm currently just mashing the A button over and over and over and over and over, trying to get a shiny Alolan Rattata.
Alolan Rattata. What a wonderful phrase.
Have you thought about asking them extra nice?
I've tried that and it's not working yet.
Rude.
But this at least means when I've got some travelling to do tomorrow, I can easily search for another shiny without having to pay too much attention.
There is that. Have you? I assume you've collected enough Rattatas that you can just.
Yeah,
shove them
couple of hundred.
Just a couple of hundred.
Just a couple of
Rattatas.
hundred.
Just a small rat farm.
Yeah, I have a couple of hundred rats that I sort of send away, see if I get a shiny one back, and if not, I'm like, right, all my rats, return to me, I must trade you again.
And I assume you're grinding them up for candy in the meantime?
I've literally just like, the 200 I've got, I'm trading them to this NPC, and if I don't get a shiny one back, I just reset my save to before I traded them all away, and try again.
I mean, I suppose that makes sense. It them Becky titties.
Got another titty.
Yeah, those are some nice titties. Those are some nice titties.
These
Those
are some nice titties.
These are some nice titties. There are 6 tits on this stream.
Yeah. But no, I've had a good evening. I
Good.
went through and did a thing I've needed to do for a while and got a bunch of my old Let's Play video games articles that sort of just got lost in the ether when that site went away, and I've brought them back to life.
Ratata, your tatas.
Or a tatter my tatters.
There's a lot of lesbian energy. It's all pansexual energy, I assure you.
It's all queer energy of one variety or another.
It is repulsion. You were quite right, Posh Cat. Well done. You get scritches. In fact, scritches for anyone who wants them, really. Doop 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 doop. Doop 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 doop.
That's quite a titty dance.
Doop, 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 doop. Oh, I've been previously. I've been doing it to the Skype ringtone. So whenever I ring Becky, it's like do 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 do.
That's quite the dance.
Yeah. Scritches for neck.
Hello.
And also Winky Tatoes. Look at the Winky Tatoes.
Oh, look at them Winky Tatoes! You got it approved, and it
I
didn't
got it
take, what
approved.
was it, 3 weeks like you'd worried.
It didn't. I mean, I think it took like a week and a half, something like that, from when I submitted final versions.
Yeah, that's pretty good going.
Yeah. Hello, Smudge. Everyone is on the stream. Hello. You're gonna say hello. Try not.
And she's
I mean,
topless
probably
too,
don't
so-
rub the microphone.
Oh, she pooped the mic.
She did boop the mic. Hopefully that didn't deafen everyone.
Pooped with the snoot.
She booped with the snoot.
snootin'.
The
That-
small snoot is the
Boopin' the
mic.
snootin'.
Boopin' the snootin'.
Boopin' the snootin'.
Das boopin' snootin'. Well, we did it. We finished another game.
Hooray! I'm going to take credit for act like I was here to help. Yay!
Absolutely. Scritches for all. Whoa! That was a large amount of drool there, Smoog.
Oh gosh, she's splashed dribble all over the computer.
She has.
Delicious.
I mean, I'm not licking it, but... How did you get slobber on your own back?
Oh.
She's a very dribbly kitty.
She is. She's getting to that age where she's very dribbly.
Yeah. She got a lot of life in her still, but she's a dribbler.
You may say I'm a dribbler.
Amber doesn't dribble often, but when she does, it's the most annoying thing. Because she's got a really gormless face. So it just looks extra gormless.
Ooh,
Have you tried attaching additional gorm?
Hmm?
You must.
Like an hour and a half after this, there is a PlayStation live stream of some news happening. Ooh.
What VR things will we see next?
Apparently it's not VR stuff this time.
Ooh.
They're showing off something about their remake of Medieval. And there's suspicion we might finally hear something about that Final Fantasy VII remake again. We'll see. I want it to exist and be good. I don't have faith, but I want it.
I don't have faith to believe. Because according to the encyclopedia... We did it!
Hooray!
Thanks,
Personal
Matt.
thanks to all
Thanks,
those
Matt.
people.
This is from Nug. Boop. There. Snoot boop delivered.
You delivered a Snoop Boop.
Delivered a Snoot boop from Nug.
Oh.
So... That's it, we finished another game. I can't believe we finished another game.
Yeah, look at you go, pro leaked streamer gal.
Heck knows what we're going to play next.
I don't know.
I suppose I could do Full Throttle Remastered.
Ooh.
Come on, you cowards. When will you re-release, like, Curse of Monkey Island? Or when will you release a Curse of Monkey Island Remastered? Or even a good 2D version of Escape from Monkey Island? Ew.
I'm gonna need to do another stream again soon, because whenever I get to that one shiny Pokemon left to go, I think I'm gonna have to live stream the last
That
one.
could be hours.
Maybe. Or maybe it won't. Maybe it'll be super quick.
Super quick, super quick.
Yeah, I feel like that last shiny has to be found on stream.
That's it.
Da, da, da.
We did it. We finished the game.
Look at you finishing them gams.
Finished the whole game. Oh, St. Crimson is suggesting possibly going back to Dust and Elysium Tale and getting some more wall chicken.
War chicken.
Do I remember Simon the Sorcerer? Of course I remember Simon the Sorcerer. With the Great Wizard Sworded, the Lion, the Wizard and the Wardrobe. Will I play Sierra Online games? Hell no!
No.
No. I might play Phantasmagoria. I own it. I don't know how well it runs on modern systems. I own it on Steam, so possibly not terribly well.
One of these days we need to get all those old games that we kept talking about up and running so we can stream them.
Yeah.
Because, like, I want to do a stream of the 1994 version of Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego.
I would be very up for that.
Yeah.
If we can find a copy. And if it'll run. Is it on GOG or anything?
Not that I'm aware of, not this specific version.
Ugh.
But we'll see what we can do.
Do you have it?
I have a badly scratched disc version. Or at least
Alright, no fault.
Nice of you to swing by.
Hello!
Hey! And the question on everybody's lips is there a spider fact?
Is there a spider fact on which to end the stream?
Is there a spider fact? A special Spidey fact? Spider facts, spider facts. Arachnovault has got spider facts.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, maybe. Just generally. Just like in life, Arachnovault has spider facts.
Generally in life, Arachnovault does have spider facts.
Not necessarily right now. And with no expectation. Smug.
Oh no, your t-shirt has betrayed us all.
Now there's only one titty out. Oh no!
That's a 50% reduction in titty.
Guess what I got reminded of while I was doing websitey stuff this evening?
Was it
Titties?
video game characters' dick?
No, well, yes, but
I do remember the Broken Sword games. That fucking goat.
I came back across the episode Jane Jokes Jingles.
Jane Jokes Jingles.
Jane Jokes Jingles.
There's two of those, right?
Yeah,
There's
I
Jane
believe
Jokes
so.
Jingles, and then there was another one later that wasn't. I don't think it directly referenced me, but
I know there is an episode of the podcast that was called Jane Joke Jingles.
they got a whole episode named after me.
Yeah.
That was very much a senpai noticed me moment. I had absolutely flooded that chat with jokes because somebody was like, "Hey, suggest jokes," and I was like, "Okay." I used to be a stand-up comedian. I nearly said professional. I was never a professional comedian.
Did you ever make even a penny from doing it?
Yeah, I made. I mean, I was
And
making.
you're a professional. If you got paid to do it, you're a professional.
You can get paid and be an amateur, right?
Hey,
Oh.
the definition I've heard is if you got paid to do it, you're a professional.
Okay, well, I was about a decade ago. I was a professional comedian. All right, Novel. Kicking off with Spider Facts. Recently, Earth 833 has been the talk of the town. Did you know they've got a spider person there? Earth 833 is the home of Captain Britain, who is also Spider-Man, aptly named Spider UK.
Oh, I had an outfit of them in the PS4 Spider-Man.
Ooh, what does that look like?
The whole outfit is just Spider-Man, but it's a Union Jack across the whole outfit.
Ooh.
The whole outfit is just one big Union Jack.
Would I
Yeah.
stream Broken Sword? Let me check my Steam library.
I feel every time you click out to Steam and the music stops, I feel like I have to make up the background music, like do 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 do.
But do you have a tiny flute with which to do it?
Do
Tiny flute.
I do not currently have a tiny flute, no.
No, I'm gonna have to get you some more.
Yeah, I own Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars Director's Cut, Smoking Mirror Remastered, and Serpent's Curse, which is 5. At some point, I don't think I've actually ever played Serpent's Curse. It was bought for me by a Tory.
A Tory?
What?
A Tory did a good thing.
I mean, they tainted it with their presence. Is that a good thing?
So I met this person online shortly after I came out as trans,
Okay.
and they were similarly geeky, and they were like, "Hey, do you want to come over and hang out and we'll chat?" We chatted about kink and illegally downloaded movies because they ran a server,
Nice.
and the fact that they were very into their cars. The stream is technically over because we finished the game,
But
but we're
We're-
just going to sit here and chat for a little
we're
bit.
still here.
I'm not sure what Twitch's rules on that are.
I think it's
Or is it
totally.
just chatting stream settings? So it
I-
can't be that harsh.
I think it's totally okay if it's like we might go back to the game. We're just decide and you know leave some room for ambiguity. I think if 90% of the stream is a video game, I think we're fine.
Yeah. Yeah, so we hang out most of the day, and then they didn't speak to me for about 4 years.
Oh,
And then they suddenly started chatting. Me. Weirdly, right? They'd just broken up with their girlfriend. A week after they'd first started chatting to me the first time. Before they started chatting to me the first time. Then they'd just broken up with their girlfriend after that when they started chatting to me again. So maybe there was a theme there that I was just someone to pick up and put down as they felt like a chat thing. And we hung out for a second day. We had a nice time. I slept over. We ate chicken when I still ate chicken.
sounds.
At one point, we poked us at each other on Facebook 1,000 times. We had a full-on poke war.
That's
A lot.
yeah, a lot.
Yeah, that was over the course of about 3 months. We poked each other back and forth about just
Alright.
over 1,000
I
times.
feel like over the course of about an evening, someone's going to trade like 1,000 retards.
Yeah,
Maybe. Who, what, where? I don't know. What's going on?
Anyway, so I posted this thing on Facebook about banning Angora and Angora sales
Right.
because it's cruel.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like sheep where you just shave them.
Mm.
They literally rip the skin off living rabbits
Yeah.
while they scream. And she posted in replies of, well, I don't care. I don't care if they have to suffer more. I want my soft jumpers.
Oh.
Ew.
I was like, well, I'm deleting you. I'm not even going to have a conversation about this. I'm deleting you.
Yeah.
So, without mentioning anything, because that tends to be how I do it. It's like, I don't want to get into a fight with you, but I fundamentally disagree with your principles.
Yeah.
Deleted her. A couple of months later, why have you deleted me? Well, because we have fundamentally differing views about the way animals should be treated. I don't care about the way animals should be treated. I want the soft things. They're just alive for my benefit. Blah blah blah. I don't care about the planet for you know, and all that hippie bullshit either. You know, I like driving my car. I'll drive as fast as I want. I'll burn as much petrol as I want. And then her profile popped up on, I think it was OkCupid.
Oh, God.
In my recommended. No. And I sort of ignored it the first time, but it would sort of popped up because I hadn't directly blocked her. She wasn't talking to me, I wasn't talking to her, but, you know, I recognised her. And then she popped up in my recently updated profiles of people that you might get on with. And I read it, and it was just after the 2016 elections.
Right.
She's like, I'm a proud Tory voter, I voted Tory, and if that's the kind of thing that turns you off, clearly she'd had some backlash about it.
Yeah, if you're the kind of person that not only is a Tory, but feels the need to proudly proclaim it up front at that point, it's like, okay, that's clearly a big part of your identity.
I suspect it might have been because the way it was phrased suggested that they, like, matched with people, started chatting with them, and then admitted that they were a Tory, and that had been a big no-no for them. And I was like, heebie-jeebers, how do I meet these people? Because my ex-wife turned out to be a Tory as well. Why do I attract them? Why do I attract abusive Tories?
I don't know.
I'm
I don't
sorry.
want to scare you, but your fiance's literally blue.
Da, da, da.
And I don't know how she voted in the local elections.
Not Tory.
Yay!
Very much will never vote for a Tory. I apologise that I aligned my hair colour with the villains.
St. Crimson is very glad that Tories are having trouble getting laid. It does serve them right. Yeah. It reminds me of that whole thing about the Trump supporters in Washington, or like White House people in Washington complaining that they can't get dates or can't get laid as soon as they admit they're part of Trump's White House. They're being discriminated against.
Also,
Boo-hoo.
I think Smudge doesn't want me to have my phone back.
That's as much as the Guardian.
She's claimed it with both. No, she's got it.
She does. Ow!
Oh, Smudge just tried to bite Jane for trying to take my phone back.
Told you cats are vicious.
She's not vicious. She just
She wants her
lunged
phone.
at me.
Yeah, do you know what Ember would do if I wanted something that she was on top of?
Let you have it?
Exactly.
After drooling all over it with dog slobber.
Yeah.
Oh, she doesn't
getting all
drool
dog
that
smell on it.
often.
I say that while Smudge is like sprayed saliva over the computer, but you know.
Yeah, but that's different because that's not the point you're trying to make.
Yeah. Just like, no, this is my phone now.
This is my phone. My phone. Jeez.
See, where are you when I need you, Smudge, when I need to not be on my phone?
Usually
Plotting
on
your
your lap.
demise.
That's not Smudge. That's not what she do. Dogs are terrifying.
Which is a personal opinion, even though I'm sure your dog is amazing.
This was Arachnovolt saying that dogs are wonderful.
I'm going to meet at least one doggo this weekend.
You are. Gonna meet that
And
Ember.
she's going to love you lots.
She probably will. She will
Hopefully-
do sniffings of you.
Hopefully she will love me in ways that are respectful of my space and needs.
Almost certainly
Yeah.
not. She was sniffing
Well-
my bum and licking my leg when I was there.
Hopefully in
I've
such a way that I can
Doubled
manage.
down on telling James off for letting her lick. Because the reason I've found out she keeps breaking her no licking rule is because James actively encourages it because he thinks it's cute and what dogs should do.
I can't say I blame, because as much as I am not a fan, I'm like, I don't discourage when Smudge starts licking me.
I like a cat licking.
Yeah, she do a little.
It's
she do
dry.
She do a little dry clean.
It's dry. It's when dogs lick you and they're all slobbery and gross.
Yeah,
I used to get freaked
finally-
out with my old housemate's dog, and like they'd go away on holiday and ask if I'd take it for walks, and I will take it for walks. Heck, I'll take it jogging. It only had little legs, and like playing fetch with it. And first fetch is fine. Throw ball, get ball back. It's not too bad. Second ball, it has to be stopped and chewed vigorously and drooled all over, and then I have this squishy, horrible mess.
You know what you need is that plastic scoopy thing that you use to like pick
Yeah,
the ball back up
maybe.
with that and throw it again without having to touch it.
I
yeah,
used
I've already
to
suggested that to her and she shot all over it.
I used to take nitrile gloves, and I always
that
thought
too.
it looked a bit weird me walking around the park with putting nitrile gloves on.
Yeah, I can
Are
see
you
how.
about to bury somebody?
I can see how that's maybe bad optics. Smudge, can I have my phone back in a minute?
No.
No phone for you. What if I ring you? Do you think that'd get her off of it?
Probably would, but that
Maybe
seems
not.
mean.
Maybe she just enjoy a nice sort of paw massage.
Massage the beans.
Oh.
Okay, I'm almost through my batch of 200. No shiny yet.
Creamy's
How
cat
many
likes
times have
belly
you done
wobs.
this?
That's a cat that likes belly wobs.
Oh heck!
That teddy.
You know what was a good cat that liked belly wobs? That cat in that pub we went to.
Pubcat.
yeah.
Pubcat was amazing.
Pubcat was great.
Cat was so damn calm.
So calm. Liked belly wobs. Good cat.
Yeah, you know they like dogs in that pub as well.
Yeah. Well, that's gotta be our next cat. Is that cat?
We've
Feel
had
like
no
they'll have
Caladry
problems.
tonight. I just realised.
Caladry's alive. I know that much. They posted
glad.
on. I saw them post in the Laura K Buzz Facebook earlier.
Aww.
So they're alive. They're okay.
She got a new kitty.
No kitty.
New kitty. And I'm trying to remember what they're called on Twitch. Demonica, was it? Something? Justin. Tiny Phasers. Listen to Tiny Phasers on SoundCloud. Tiny Phasers has got, I think he's talking about getting new kitties. There's
Wasn't
a
it
couple.
them that
Yeah,
got
Tiny
new-
Phasers has got two new
Yeah.
cats, that was it.
Yeah, they were. One of them was hiding under the oven initially, but is out now.
Yeah! Out now! Kitty friend! Teddy is on Creamy's lap right now. Scritches for Teddy!
You screech for me.
Right. Well, this has been lovely. I have to go and bake a lot of peanut butter cookies.
So many.
So many cookies. Birthday cookies, I guess. Because I think a small person would probably like some birthday cookies.
Yeah, definitely don't use your super bit of chocolate on the child's ones.
Well, how about this? I'll make a batch with chocolate on, and I'll make a batch without chocolate on.
Okay, but I'm gonna have to put chocolate on them afterwards because otherwise he'll feel like he's been robbed.
Well, you do whatever you want to do.
Maybe we just don't show him the chocolate coated ones.
Oh yeah, like any child of mine's not going to know that like chocolate goes on cookies.
That's because you raised him right. I've also brought. I will also be bringing a big family packet of Starburst, so he can enjoy Starburst as well.
Aww,
Because I know he liked them last time.
he did. He kept getting really excited about them.
Yay!
I mean, we're
We've
going to eat
got-
some of them on the coach, but
2 each of Jelly Tots Skittles and then some white Skittles and some shellless Skittles to try for curiosity.
Ooh.
the shell Skittles are good. They're like
Chew it, eat it.
chewy things. A little bit drier.
I like the white Skittles because I find them easier not to feel like I need to eat in a particular order. Because no colour coding.
I think the real problem with white Skittles is when they were selling them on the website, they accidentally listed them as white Pride Skittles.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you know. Do you know why the white Skittles are white?
Because the only rating. Oh, sorry. Did I jump in? Okay, sorry. Yes, Becky. Do you know?
I thought it was because they use some of the profits for like LGBT charities because that's the rainbow they respect. No, okay. Why don't you ask the one that knows?
It was as Laura. Do you want to say?
Yeah, the tagline they were using was the only rainbow should be the pride one or something to that effect. It was like
it was today the only rainbow should be
the pride rainbow. Yeah, the pride rainbow is the only important rainbow right now. Pride Skittles.
So they turned up at London Pride, and I think they've done Brighton Pride as well. With like all the staff are wearing white t-shirts. There's a big like white arch that should be a coloured in rainbow but isn't. And they give out little tiny bags of white Pride Skittles.
Yeah.
Oopsie!
Yeah, that got past someone, didn't it?
Yeah, that got someone.
Yeah.
Someone walked them through that and
someone
got to the end.
Sounds alright to me.
That's fine. That's fine. And then people wonder why we have a separate Black Pride in London.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm getting chilly. My nips are going away.
Oh no. There are now 50% less nips on this stream. On this side of the stream than there were previously. You know what? We finished the game. I'm super happy with that. I will find another game for us to play next week. On Tuesday when we should be back. Once again with the ill behaviour, perhaps. Well, thank you very much for joining us. Laura.
Me?
Where can we find you on the internet, darling?
Laura K. Buzz on Twitter, Twitch and YouTube. I got some books as well. Uncomfortable Labels. I googled it. That book comes out in 70 days.
Oh heck!
That's pretty soon. July 18th. That's like slightly over 2 months away. Also, Things I Learned from Mario's Butt. Still on track for the end of this summer, so hopefully it should be less than a year between when I announced the book and when it's out, which is good.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
And you just put some of your old articles up on laurakbuzz.com.
Yeah, laurakbuzz.com. It looks pretty snazzy on mobile. I like how that site looks on mobile. It now is more of a functional site that you should maybe keep an eye on.
Yeah, definitely keep an eye out on laurakbuzz.com. Becky, where can we find you?
I can be found as at Becky2ill on Twitter, and that podcast what we does together, the Badly Designated Heroes.
It's very good. Come listen.
Can be found under Curiosity Epidemic on Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, and Apple Podcasts.
Which means you can find it pretty much anywhere there is like a
turns
podcast.
Out there are a lot of places.
Yeah, like I think you can get it on I think you can get it through most of the podcasting what do you call it? Aggregate apps.
Yeah, not Podbean though because they're expensive.
They're expensive. But like I get it on Castbox, so I know it's there. Any others? Like you? Curiosityepidemic.wordpress.com.
I'm just trying not to mention that because I've still not done the character sheets.
I know. And you keep saying, "Oh, we'll not bother doing that," and then I listen to the credits at the end of every episode where you say that's where you can find them.
Yeah, but that's because that's copy pasted because we're pretty low effort. It turns out.
Hey, look, I spent a good 3 hours on that theme music.
Okay, that was high effort.
And I spent a good 6 hours on podcast editing the other day.
Okay, alright, so all the efforty stuff we put a lot of effort into, but I've really cut the corners where I can. Like, we only had to record the plugs once.
I can be found as... well, we're going to have to change them soon. Some of mine are updating, so it's fine. I'll update my own information and I'll update it on the thing. Don't worry. I can be found as Maniac Janiac on YouTube and Twitter. I'm here on twitch.tv/Janiac, which I mentioned for the VOD. I'm a StoneMonkeyRadio.blog where I write things, SoundCloud.com/JNRSMagnet, where you can listen to queer and pleasant strangers. Facebook.com/Don'tMonkeyRadio if you want to join all the chatty things. Discord, if you want to do the Discord thing, you can do that thing. Hit me up on Twitter. I said it right this time.
Just about.
And I will send you an invite if you don't already have one. If you're not watching the VOD, where Maine has put one up. Thank you very much. If you want to send me money, patreon.com/StoneMonkeyRadio. There is still the chance to be the very first Patreon. Or paypal.me/JaneMagnet if you just want to send me some pennies but not on a regular basis. I would do a big ol' appreciate. Because things cost money.
Indeed.
I might need some new tech to do streaming from soon. But thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you again sometime. Oh, bye.
Bye.
Bye.